Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. First of the Enduros. We're here for the Kyoto 500 for the top 10 shootout. I'll be by myself today, unfortunately, because Nick and Jarman are both participating in this. So, yeah, it's going to be a interesting one for this one. So, yeah, the question is, who will take pole position for the race tomorrow afternoon? We currently have G. Barbara in the car number 95, sitting on provisional pole, so he will be out last. And first up, we will have Chris Lashbrook in the number 11 Mashbudge racing car. There is a spotter's guide. I will post. It's been posted on the Facebook, but we all should be sweet to go. But here we go. Unfortunately, we are missing a car in Mario for the only ISA car in the top 10 here. So I will have to race control this at the same time. So we'll have Chris Lashbrook in Smashing Apex out first, as I said here. So Chris actually got into the qualifying, qualified P10 obviously, that's why he's out first. Give me 1 second, I will get their times, sorry. So he got in with a 1 minute 23.748. Oh, he's nearly put it in the wall. Jeez, settle down. He's up turbo. So coming around here into turn 10, turn 9. No, 11, 12. Coming up to turn 13. We'll start to see him start his lap very shortly. Here he's gone early, so he's gone on the run into turn 13 and 14. We'll keep an eye on the sector splits. He gets a pretty good early on the gas there. Car looks really settled coming out of the last corner there. On his run to turn 1. Here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. The first person to start the top 10 shootout here at the Kyoto 500. Yamagiwa format. Full send into turn 1. You want to get that really tight line. Early exit. Car settled down. Really good exit there from Chris. First sector split, you want to be seeing roughly about a 20.8, maybe a 20.7 or so. 20.9, not too bad. You want to be full commitment here as best you can for a good exit on the run down to the first chicane through turn 7 now into turn 8 and turn 9. Ran really deep there into the hairpin. Hopefully it doesn't compromise his lap. Oh, he runs wide onto the grass there. That's going to hurt him quite considerably. We'll just wait and see here because anything can happen in this shootout. So Chris Lashbrook in the number 11 for Mashbudge Racing. About to come across a line. See him with a 125.2. Wow, that's very unfortunate there for Chris, but that's a good start out for him. So we'll just wait and see on how this goes. Nick Pitasso still on the warm-up. He probably doesn't feel like those tyres are warmed up yet. Second car out now. In the number 32, we have Nick Pitasso lined up with Ollie Dowswell. We have Wade Von Juvie. He's jumped out too early. Hopefully that didn't hurt him there. Oh, he's just purple. Oh, he's nearly 4/10 purple here, coming into turn 8 and 9 chicane. You don't want to try and run that too deep in there. Oh, just gets the grass on exit. Oh, he gets really slidey on the exit there at turn 10. Hopefully that didn't compromise his lap. Really deep on the brakes there. We'll go this way. Oh, that gets rid of the times. We'll just add everything up. It's all good. Oh, really slidey. That Lexus is not happy at all in qualifying trim. On the exit here, it looks faster than Chris's, but not much. 24.3 for Nick Pitasso there. Currently sitting on provisional pole. Next out, we have Wade Von Juvie in the WTC Racing 117 Lexus RCF. He qualified here with a 123.046. Unfortunately, as I said, we are missing Mario, who's in the number 34 ICER Esports car, which would have been out next. So we will see that car starting from P10 come tomorrow's race day. A bit unfortunate, but top 10 shootouts bring out the best in people. So we'll wait and see what Wade can do here. He's still warming up those tyres and brakes. He's not happy. Question is, will we see a bit of a shake-up? Because we currently have Nissan P1 to P5 and then Lexus P6 to P10. Oh, he runs really wide there on the exit of 1. Hopefully he can bring that time back through the second and third and fourth sector. As I said, you want to be seeing roughly about a 20.7 or 20.8 through the first sector to set you up for a really good lap there. Oh, he's down. He's actually down in the first sector. Not too bad of a recovery there. He's still down. Oh, let's see if we can claw it back here. Obviously, we saw the other two Lexuses were really sketchy through this part of the circuit, but Wade looks to be very settled there in that 117 for WTC Racing. The question is, can he put it on provisional pole? That's a much better run through the hairpin there compared to the other two MSR cars. Next sector split will be just here. He's still down. Wow, that's I wonder if there'll be a bit of a GT7 glitch. Coming around the last corner, he's rated to 16, 17. I reckon he's going P2 here. Ooh, gets nicked by 2/10. Von Juvie must have got a fantastic run out of that last corner. Puts that 117 on provisional pole there for WTC Racing with a 124.1. So it is 1 second away from his qualifying time. But obviously qualifying and top 10 shootout can bring very different things here. Aiden Holton's actually had a bit of a change. So obviously last year we seen him running for CP Motorsports alongside Jerome 50. And coming off a win in the St. Croix 1500 here, he's actually changed to the WTC racing team in the Lexus. So we've got Halton. He's currently a lead runner at the moment in TS2. So we'll see what he can wrestle this beast with to try and get him on circuit. That's a much better run through turn 1 there. You really want to hug that inside curb. That was a very good run through 1 into the 2, 3, 4 S-bends. Yeah, that's a much better first sector split there. Looks really settled. That car looks very nice to drive. He's obviously partnered with Ando, so the question is, will we see Ando and Aiden on the front row? That is the question. On the run here through turn 10 into turn 11 and turn 12. Oh, a little bit slidey there, but still up by quite a considerable amount. So we'll see the first 23 here. The question is, will we see a 22? Got in with a 22.8. .3. Nice work there from Aiden. 8 tenths faster than Wade in that WTC Racing Lexus. So we'll see him jump back to the pits now. Good work there by Aiden. Taking provisional pole at the moment in that 787. Next up we have Jarman Dallitz partnering with Nightwalker in that number 964 WRT bright pink mobile. Qualified P5 in yesterday's 40-minute qualifying session with a 122.817. So he's actually in qualifying was 0.001 faster than Halton. So the question is, will we see Dallitz come through here in the Nissan and put this thing on provisional pole? Very nice run there through 1. Ooh, no sector split. That's purple there. It's going to be an interesting lap here on where we can see Jarman put this. Come around the last corner. He looks to have that car obviously not settled, unfortunately. Ooh, P2 with a 123.813. Next up we have Dan Wood in the number 50 CP Motorsports. He's partnered with Jerome O'Shea. Here, obviously, Dan Wood is a previous champion in the Trackstars Touring Cars Series, as well as the Formula Trackstar Series. So he has a pretty good history with Trackstars. So it's good to see him back on the grid. He does get a good exit there out of the last corner, turn 15. On the run up into turn 1, 6 gear, about 270 k's, 272. Up through turn 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Nice exit there. Oh, he's just purple. Very nice. Car looks very settled. Will we see the first 22? Ooh, 23 flat there from Dan Wood in the CP Motorsports number 50 here at Kyoto. Putting that thing on provisional pole at the moment, but so far we have a mover in Aiden Halton, so he's jumped up one position so far. Next up we have Ward here in the number 20 for Rubber Sport Racing. He's partnered alongside Mitch Curry. We did see Mitch Curry get a pretty good time as well. Oh, looks very sketchy there into turn 6. $24.1. That puts him down in P4 at the moment there for the Rubber Sport Racing number 20. Next up we have Jackson Austin here in the number 1 CP Motorsports car. That obviously is number 12 usually, piloted by Matt Campbell, but as a special consideration we are allowing it to run the number 1 due to Jackson Austin in speedy tyres being the defending Trackstar Touring Car champion here, so he'll be piloting that number 1 for the Enduro series, obviously alongside Matt Campbell. 2 tenths faster already through the first sector. Four tenths faster through the second sector. Car looks really settled. Oh, we lost a little bit of time there through the first chicane. Had a nice exit there out of the last corner. You come across the line, I reckon we'll see the first 22.559 for Austin, putting the car number 1 on provisional pole. Next up, we have Guy Barbara in Distinct Twitchy. Unfortunately, we did have Andrew Lee in Distinct Andrew, but he's come down with sickness, so we had to do a bit of a late driver change for the number 95. So we'll wait and see what he's got here. There is still Lee on the car, so apologies. That will be fixed up before tomorrow's race. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Barbara on his way to his top 10 shootout lap for It's Racing Esports. It's a good run out of turn 1. Oh, he's not up. We'll see if he can get a hold of this to the next part of the lap. Has a really good run out of turn 6. That car looks absolutely stuck to the ground. He's 4/10 up. Wow, he gained a lot of time there through that chicane section. Car looks absolutely phenomenal through that. Coming around the last corner here, we have Barbara, the last of the runners here in the Trackstars Kyoto 500 Top 10 Shootout. Comes through the 1:21.906. That's faster than the qualifying lap that was set by Lee on Friday with a 1:21.9. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your pole sitter for the Trackstars Kyoto 500 here at Yamagiwa Layout in Japan with a 1:21.906. Good work, my friend. Good work. That is fantastic. That was a brilliant job. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have Barbara P1 alongside Ridwan Hamza in the number 95. We had Jackson Austin alongside Matt Campbell in the number 1. Dan Wood with Duran 50 in P3 in the number 50. We have Aidan Holton alongside Ando 787 in P4. Jarman Dallets alongside Nightwalker in P5. Then we have Ward and Curry P6. We have Von Juvie P7, who's partnered alongside is he alongside? He's alongside Budsy, so Buzinchik, I think it is, apologies. Then we have Nick Patasso here alongside Ollie Dalswell. And then we have Chris Lashbrook partnering along with Les Sandwith. But it's coming through here, ladies and gentlemen, that we are currently reviewing the exit of car 117 too early, while Nick Patasso was about to start his lap. So that is getting reviewed very quickly at the moment. But yeah, that was a phenomenal performance there, obviously by Barbara there with a 1:21.906. So, geez, that was wow. Yeah, that was a fantastic job there. That last sector from Barbara was absolutely fantastic. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is your top 10, or top 9 for the race here tomorrow at Kyoto. For over 100 laps here, 500 Ks, 2 drivers. Another thing as well, you obviously don't see the number 96 here in the top 10. That's because it didn't qualify. So we'll be starting from the back of the grid. Then we have obviously the 2 ISA cars as well in Mario starting P10. And then we have the other WRT car and then myself starting with Matt down in P14. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one. Long race tomorrow. Anything can happen. So I guess we'll wait and see. But for them, I think that is it. Here for this one, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, that was fun. That was good. But now for me to sit in the lobby for what would be another 15 minutes so I can get the qualifying results. But yeah, that was fantastic. But yeah, here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We will be live with the race tomorrow. That will be done by whether or not it'll be myself or Jarman Dalitz. Just depends on who's racing when. So that will be live here tomorrow. Be about 1 o'clock, 1:15 or so, because race start will be at 1:30. But for that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the top 10 shootout here for Kyoto 500 done and dusted. And we shall catch you tomorrow.